Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and today I am making a new card to me. I've never made this before, and it's called a hammock card, gatefold. So you take the belly band off, you open it up, and there's a little hammock in there. See that? Very cute. Now I'm using the same stamp set that I used on Tuesday, and it's called A Beautiful Soul by Pinkfresh. So I will show you how to make it. So we're using stencils today. Get my grip mat out. And I had a piece of paper. Right. And I'm going to stamp it first. Don't need all of this. Okay. Oh, I had it long for a reason. That was kind of dumb. Grab another one. This one work? This one might work. I think that one will work. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, let's get this on here. Okay, so I'm going to ink this at here. There we go. Okay. All right. Put this on here. My sticky grid. And I will get my stencil. Kind of a dreary day. I slept in today. Just didn't feel like getting up. It's the weather. All right. Put that on. And of course, the sticky grid is perfect for stencils. Hi, Darlene. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, a sticky grid is great. Do my flowers in a blue because the paper I'm using has blue on it. Yeah, I love a sticky grid, especially inside my Misty. It's perfect. I could have just left this in the Misty. Line those up. Just do a darker value. There we go. So pretty. And then we're going to add these ones. Okay. And that's a bit of yellow I'm going to add. There we go. And then the last one is the leaves. So we'll add those. Line everything up. There we go. And green. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? Now, this is what I use for my brushes. This is by Gabriel Hart, and it's a great storage solution for your brushes. So I have a larger one and then this smaller one. Alrighty, so we'll take this off. Now, to clean my stencils, I just use alcohol and a microfiber cloth. The reason I use alcohol is because it dries so quick, and then I can put them away in their package. I love these spray bottles. I think they're wonderful. I did have one with water and one with alcohol, but my granddaughter took the water one. She thought it was great for her hair. So now I just have one with alcohol. See how quick that is to clean up? And they're instantly dry. And you can put them back in their package, which is wonderful. There we go. All right. Now let's make the card. Okay, so these are all cut out with the die. I've got a few sets of them there. And these are sentiments from it. Thank you for your kindness, old friends, our best friends, and gentle thoughts of you. All right. Okay. So I'm going to take my Scorpel, and my paper is 11 by 5.5, and you're going to score it at 1 1/4, 3 3/8. Just a sec here. 1 1/4, 3 3/8, 7 5/8, and 9 3/4. All right. So I'll say that again. 1 1/4, 3 3/8, 7 3/4, and 9 7/8. Is that what I said the first time? Must be. I have a handout for this, so you'll have all the measurements on there. All right. Then the second piece for the hammock is 8 1/4 by 3 1/2. And you score at 1 1/8, 2 5/8, and then you can just turn this around and do that again. 1 1/8 and 2 5/8. All right, now I'm going to fold. So on this hammock one, I'm going to have a mountain fold, a valley fold, and on the other side the same, a mountain fold and a valley fold. Okay, and then on the card part, I'm going to do the same, a mountain fold and a valley fold, and the same on the other side, a mountain fold and a valley fold. And there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I cut, now this paper is just from my stash, so it's an older paper. But I thought it went really nicely with my flowers. So I'm going to put this in here. Okay. And now we can put our, so I'm going to put that aside. Now we can put our paper on our hammock. So this piece is two 7/8 by 3 1/4. And then I have these two side pieces, and they are 1 1/2 by 3 1/4, and I cut 2 of these ones. It's always nice to find a use for paper you have in your stash. Okay. All right, and now I'm going to decorate the center with these. Now, these are unique because I could do a wreath like this. Add a little wreath there. Which looks very pretty. So I could do that. Just for something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little piece off here, and then it'll be on this side. So I may as well do something different on the inside of this. Okay, so I've got that there. So we can put that on. And then I can put that back on. You just don't want it over. Well, it might work. We'll see. Yes, it will. So I'll leave it like that. And then I'm going to put this one on. this one as well. Put a little, make it into a wreath. Try this one. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. So you can cut it up, so that's kind of cool. So maybe I could just do this. That's what I'm going to do. And there we go. So the other thing you can do to make sure that it's going to fold is take your scoreboard and just go over that score line, over the flower, and then we know it will fold. Okay? This is a little big here. I'll have the correct measurements in the handout. So there we have that. And we're going to put gentle thoughts of you. So there's the inside of it. I don't know. I think I like the other way better. But you could certainly do that. Nothing like changing my mind. It's all in the process, right? All right, I like that better. Then it shows off the gentle thoughts of you better. Or you could put happy birthday in there. You could do whatever you want. Okay, and then I'm going to go over this again. That's what creating is all about. You can just change it however you want. And there we go. All right. But you could certainly do a wreath on a bigger space. Yes, I am. All right. Now we're going to hang our hammock. Okay, so it's going to go, I'm just going to eyeball it. You could measure down an inch on each, on the top and the bottom if you wanted. I'm not, I'm just going to put my tape on the left and right sides of it. And then I'm going to put it, just eyeball it about an inch from the top and an inch from the bottom. And then they meet. Isn't that cute? All right. And then I have so it looks like that. And then I have these pieces here. Now these ones I'm not going to leave an edge on the right side. I'm going to put it right over to that fold. Okay, so you're going to put it right over to the fold. Okay, and these pieces are 1 1/8 by 5 1/4. And there it is. Now I did cut these ones. If you wanted, you could put these in here. Like so, if you wanted. I don't think it needs it, so I'm not going to. I think it looks good with that blue contrast. All right. So now I'm going to do my belly band. So this is 10 inches by 1 inch. And you don't want it tight because you want it to be able to slide. Okay, so I'm just going to put some tape on here. And join them up. And then you want to make sure it slides easy, which it does. All right, and then I'm going to take a smaller one of these, and I'm going to put that right there. Okay, and then I have Old Friends Are Best Friends. I thought that was a really cute sentiment. Oh, I see where those went. So you can have it like this, or you can put these on here. It all depends what you want, what you like. So I kind of like it without. I kind of like it like that. So here it is with the green. And here it is without the green. What do you think? I don't know. I think it looks good either way. But since I did cut them, I'll put them on. I make these, I made this a while ago, so I kind of forget what I did. There we go. And then on the back, I'm just going to cut a piece here. On the back you can put a piece of white. For your personal sentiment. So, old friends are the best friends. And then on the back, if it's a thank you, you can put thank you for your kindness. And then you can put your personal message. So, old friends are best friends. Gentle thoughts of you. Thank you for your kindness. Isn't that a beautiful card? Oops, that's stuck there. And there we go. There is the hammock card. And this one is another sentiment on that stamp. You're a friend like no other. So there we go. So I will get the handout ready and put it in the PDF group. And then I'll also put a link in the description above. All right? Okay. So tomorrow I am going to actually attend the Ronald McDonald Crop that Susan and Cindy are putting on. So I will be there Friday and Saturday. So if you're going, it will be nice to see you. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks. Bye-bye.